Okay, cool. We're recording because I know a few people couldn't get on, and I'll just send it to them in the chat. Okay. Let me turn it off. Can everybody hear me okay? Are we good? Thumbs up. Charity? Okay. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to start. Hey, please don't distract me. I'm going to start. I asked a few of you if you wanted me to go over anything specific. So signing distributors was one thing. Okay, Maya, you're fine. So my biggest tip right now, I know that it's like a super slow season for everybody, and I've talked to Brittany Hayes, and she said that it's a slow season for everybody right now because it's summer. So she says it should pick up this month. It starts picking up, and then it's just up from here. So don't get discouraged if everything's kind of slow. It's super slow for me as well. But my biggest tip on signing distributors right now is to get into the giveaway. So we have 2 giveaways you can enter into. There's one on the Fire Tribe through Brittany Hayes, and it's 2 $500 Target gift cards. So you can do that one, or there's also one on Freedom Legacy you can get into, and that is a Disney trip, a Disney World trip. So you can buy into both of them, or you can buy into one. And if you were new this month, I don't know if anybody on here is, or if you sign a new distributor this month, let them know that they can get into both of those for free, and they can post about them for free. Okay, so my biggest tip is doing the host to post. My host to post right now for business opportunity is blowing up, and I'm going to drop my business host to post wording. I'm going to send it to you guys in the Movers and Shakers chat so everybody has it, and I'm also going to send the picture that I'm using so everybody can use that. And even if you're not doing the giveaway, you can still message people and ask them to host a post for you. Just ask them. I'll send you some wording as well for that. Just ask them if they mind doing a favor. You can send it to your friends, family, anybody that you know that you think would host a post for you, and it could blow up that way as well. And then also sharing the opportunity about the business opportunity more than once a day. So I know, like, I used to only post or like share my story or whatever at the end of the day every day, kind of like Brittany Hayes does. I don't know if y'all follow her. If not, you should follow Brittany Hayes, follow Claire Flores. But I started posting about the opportunity like all throughout the day because you never know who's watching at those different times of the day. So I'll make a post in the morning about the business, and then midday, and then the evening as well. Especially right now during the half off deal, and this is going to end Monday, so I'm assuming Monday at midnight it's going to end. So you want to just hustle for distributors right now. Focus just on getting distributors, growing your team, bringing in new girls. That's huge right now. And then also, like I said, sharing your why. So every day you want to try to share your why, like why you started the business, what this business can do for you or what it already has. I know we have some new people, so if it hasn't done much for you yet, you can share what you've seen it do for others. Or you can share what you know that it's going to do for you. You know, claiming what it's going to do for you that's huge. Claim what it's going to do and it will do that. And another tip for signing distributors is to go live about the opportunity. Yesterday I went live about the business opportunity, and I've had a few people in my inbox just from seeing that live. People see Facebook Lives more than they see your post, or they see them quicker. It's just a better way to reach more people. So going live about the opportunity, I know it's like super nerve-wracking. It's still nerve-wracking for me, but the more you talk, the more comfortable you get, and do it with like your baby or do it with like your husband. It makes me feel so much better whenever my husband is on a Zoom or on a live with me, because I feel like I'm like conversating with him and it just makes me feel more comfortable. And that's it. That's all my tips I have for signing distributors. Does anybody have any questions, like specific questions on signing distributors? If so, you can drop it in the chat or even unmute yourself. No? Okay. All right, moving on. And somebody asked me for tips on signing loyal customers. So my number one tip is just to consistently post. I'm also going to ask Charity some of her tips because Charity's like a rock star and she's been signing the most customers this month on my team. like me, I haven't signed any either. So that's what I'm saying. Don't feel discouraged. It's just a slow season, but it will come. Stay positive and keep moving forward and keep consistently posting. This is a season of planting seeds, and your harvest is going to come. So just consistently post. And what I do is, like, if I post about like Skinny Coffee and like Cleanse today, like if I make 2 different posts about those, I'm going to post about those same products for the next few days following. Because sometimes it takes people seeing something about a product 2 or 3 times before it actually like piques their interest, or before they're like, wow, maybe I just need to try that because I keep seeing it. So you want to try to post about something consistently for a few days, the same product, and then you can move on to something else and do the same thing. And I am Charity. Do you have any tips that you want to share? You can unmute yourself. Any tips on signing customers, because you've been signing big customers, big orders? You can go ahead.
Okay, so really, I don't feel like I've signed a whole lot, but I am trying to get 1 or 2 a week is my goal. And so the biggest thing that I do is the giveaways. I try to do the Target giveaway because I buy in every time, at least for the month giveaway. And then I do a host a post or do that Target giveaway once every week. So I can get so many people getting in entries because they are loving putting their entries in. And so then they host a post for me. I even had another person just say, can you just message me more and I can do more host a post for you, just for extra entries and different things like that. And so the giveaways are I've been getting a ton of people from the host a posts. And so the biggest products that I use for the host a post have been my job opportunity one. And also the hair, skin, and nails is the biggest one I do. So right now in this last host a post, I've just been doing the job opportunity and I've been doing the hair, skin, and nails because those are my 2 biggest ones. And so when I got the hair, skin, and nails, I also upselled for collagen. So it was just a big boost for the hair, skin, and nails to move on into collagen. And I had 2 people go ahead and do the collagen on top of that. So that's been really good. Adding new friends daily. Again, that's key at the beginning of this business. That was not me. I was like, oh, I'll pretend like I'm doing it. And I wasn't. And I wasn't flourishing from it. And so I just continue to add new friends every day, 15 to 20 on Facebook and Instagram. It's hard for me to get 200. I'll just guarantee you that right now. It's hard for me to get to 200 a day, but I am at least up to 100 a day. And I have seen it grow tremendously doing that. And then getting personal. Again, don't just throw out the business every opportunity you get. Really kind of get personal with your potential LCs and kind of get to know them. I had a lot of people from an old hometown that I grew up in, and I saw that they lived like 15 minutes away, and I just started kind of talking to them about maybe people that they may know. And so it just kind of built that relationship as well.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, like she said, posting about that giveaway more than you can even do it more than once a week. So because you never know who's going to see it. So if it didn't blow up one day, that doesn't mean it's not going to blow up the next. So continue posting about that giveaway because you never know who's going to see it. And then also, yes, she hit on growing your network. Growing your network is huge. And I know that it's like a thing that's like, you feel like it's not that big of a deal, but it's actually a huge deal. You can branch out and you can reach so many people on social media. 90% of my customers, my loyal customers, I don't know any of them. And most of you I met on social media. Lexi I knew personally, but it's crazy. You don't really think about it, but it'll affect your business tremendously. And then on Instagram, I know it seems hard to follow 200 a day on Instagram. That seems a bit steep, but I've just started if I'm scrolling Instagram, I've just started going through the likers and following just all throughout the day. So I don't make myself try to do it all at once. So I'm just doing kind of throughout the day. So it's just there and it just comes natural now. It's just something that I do every day. And that more people will be seeing your stories on Instagram, more people will be seeing your polls, and you'll get more votes and more viewers on your stories because of that. Okay. Moving on. Okay, so I wanted to hit a little bit on charting. I know a few of you are having trouble kind of understanding, and I was the same way at first. Charting was super hard for me. I didn't understand. I had to have people explain it to me. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask any of your sidelines. Ask your enroller. Come to me personally. I will answer any of your questions about charting. I know it's hard. I know there's a video in the Fire Tribe about charting, but I'm just going to kind of explain the Ruby chart. So this is what everybody should have this printed out. Every single person on the team should have this printed out. This is your Ruby chart. So these 3 empty spaces right here, they're going to be distributors. So I'm just going to fill it out. Like my husband, I'll put Charity, and we'll just put Kristen. Okay. So once you get 3 distributors signed, you are boxed for Ruby. So underneath them it says qualified leg. Qualified leg means 400 GB. So each qualified leg has to have 400 group volume. 400, 400, 400. So you're going to start as soon as you're commission qualified. To be commission qualified, you need 150 personal bonus volume, or you need your ADBV auto shipment turned on. That's why we always push for y'all to turn your auto shipment on, because it makes you commission qualified right away. But anyway, so once you're done with that and you're commission qualified, you're going to start stacking customers, which I can help you like I can teach you how to move customers under people, but you can just sign them yourself and then we can move them. You have 2 days to move a loyal customer wherever you need them. So each box needs to have 400 GB. So GB is them, and then if they have any distributors under them, it all just goes up to them. It just compresses up. That's why it's called group volume. But basically, if it's just them, it's just 400 BV, 400 personal bonus volume under each. And to go Ruby, you need that, and 400, what's 400, 400? That's going to be 1,200. So to go Ruby, you actually need 2,000 GB total. So after your 400 boxes are filled, you're not going to be Ruby yet. You still need an additional 800. So that 800 can come from anywhere. So if you have started to sign new distributors, and I will help you know where to place them. If you started to stack new distributors, you can go ahead and start placing customers under them, and all of that's going to go up to your GB. So that 800 can come. That 800 that you have left over can come from anywhere on your chart. So it can go under any of your distributors. I hope that makes sense. If not, please unmute yourself, ask questions, drop it in the chat. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to answer questions about that. I know it can be confusing, but your first main big promotion, you want to go Ruby. You want to get 3 distributors and start signing customers. And that's how you make more money. Also, each distributor that you sign, I don't know, I mean, I'm sure all of you know about this, you may not. Each distributor that you sign, you need to get them Fast Start qualified. So you have 30 days to get each distributor Fast Start qualified. To be Fast Start qualified, they need 150 personal bonus volume. Distributors are people that I enroll. Yes, Maya, distributors are people that you enroll to sell. So that's who goes in your blank boxes on your charts. It's only distributors, not customers. Where was I? So yeah, each distributor that you sign needs to be Fast Start qualified in their first 30 days. So they either need their ADBV auto shipment set up with 2 customers under them, or they need 150 personal bonus volume under them. And whenever you get them Fast Start qualified, you're going to get a $100 Fast Start bonus, and those are paid out weekly. So that's how you make more money in the business, is sign distributors, help them become successful, and then you're making a Fast Start bonus right off the bat. So if you need an extra $100 for gas this week or groceries this week, sign a distributor, help them get a few customers, and you got $100 just like that. Super simple. If you have any questions, message me. Wait, do we have something else? And then another thing I wanted to hit on was just to let y'all know, y'all need to be showing up to team Zooms. You have to show up to go up. This is just a little one, so not really that big of a deal. But Brittany Hayes, she does in the Fire Tribe. She does her team Zooms every Monday at 8:30 Central Time. 9:30, we're Central, right? Okay, 8:30 Central Time and 9:30 Eastern. And if you can't make the Monday team Zooms, there's one in Freedom Legacy with Claire Flores. You should all be on the Freedom Legacy page as well. Hers are Tuesday night at 9:30, and she's just live on Facebook, so you don't have to be on Zoom or anything. She just does a Facebook live video. And she's super amazing. Claire is like my idol. she's pretty great. Anyways, and then power hours. Power hours are huge. I don't know if y'all have heard about power hours, but this is where like a ton of girls, you don't have to talk on them or anything. It's just like this, where a few girls will get together and they'll just focus on working for 1 hour. So this helped me tremendously whenever I first started, because I had a hard time like getting things done, growing my network, getting my business post ready for the day or whatever. This will just help you focus and it makes you feel more connected with the girls that are on the other teams. So every power hour, they have one Monday through Friday, every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. And I'm going to send that Zoom ID in the Movers and Shakers chat so that y'all have that. And then they also have one every evening, every Monday through Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So there's no excuse not to be on a power hour, not to be getting stuff done, because they make it so easy. Anyways, okay, moving on. Don't be afraid to ask me for help. There's no such thing as a stupid question here in this business. I'm here to help. We're all here to help. All of your leaders are here to help, and we love questions. It's way better to ask a question than to be unsure and to make a mistake. Which failure happens. I have failed so many times in this business, but it helps you grow and you overcome it. I also just wanted to say that every single one of you are leaders. So whenever you come into this business, you're already a leader. I know that I help place distributors underneath of you, and your enrollers help place distributors under you. So that you're a leader and you can be a leader. I know that it can be like overwhelming and scary. Like I was super nervous when I first started, and my enroller Deborah was like, okay, you need to start like leading or whatever. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a leader. And she was just like, do what you do daily by posting your product post and posting your business post. That's becoming a leader. You're leading from the front. You want to show up on Zooms. You want your team to see you on Zooms, because that's showing what you need to do to be successful. I just wanted to share something to end. I'm doing this plan on the Bible app. If you don't have the Bible app, you should definitely get it, because I can share like plans with y'all and share what I'm reading. Charity, I think you're on there. So yeah, I can share plans with you guys, and it's just super cool. It's another way to really like get connected with each other, and you can like at the end of the plan, you can write what you thought or what you took away from it, and I just think that's super awesome. So on the plan that I was reading last night, it said, when God places you in a favored position, he gives you influence in order to be a blessing to the people around you. And then it went on to say, nothing will be impossible for you when your motives are pure and your business pursuits and surrender to God. Raise your expectations, press into his presence, and remember that God is able to make all grace abound towards you, that you, always having sufficiency in all things, may have an abundance for every good work. Proverbs 16:3, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. So yeah, just saying whenever I started this business, I was in a pretty bad place. I started to become depressed, and I felt kind of worthless because my husband was working and providing for the family. And I knew that I needed something, and I knew I didn't want to leave my little girl to go back to work. So I just really just surrendered to God, and I asked him if this is what he had for me, just to let it work. And he provided, and my business grew tremendously as soon as I surrendered to him. So that's my biggest tip for y'all, is just to kind of give it all to God and pray over your team daily. I pray for you guys every day. And it's just helping so much. And I pray for him to give me the confidence to be able to lead you guys. And it's helping and it's working. And I'm so excited for all of you, and I can't wait to see where this takes you. And I can't wait to see your success and shout out all those promotions that are coming up. Anyways, I'm going to get off of here. I guess I can stop this recording. I don't really know.